We have the producer, the director, actress, and editor. Anybody you need, we have the whole package here. So why don't we start with the actress, since that's the way it usually rolls, right? And we'll talk to you a little bit about your role in it. Can you mind if I squeeze in here just a second? Do we all in the... Okay. And I'm speaking with Iris. Iris, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you tonight?
Good, good. I was just hoping you weren't going to say my name is not Iris. The way you looked at me is like, Iris? Iris, tell us a little bit about your role in the film. I know you were a waitress, and how did you come about getting involved in this project, and how did it work out for you?
I actually auditioned for this project. I was really grateful to have been awarded this role. It was really fantastic to have worked on the script. She kind of has an affair with both characters in the film, so that's really exciting. And I was just really grateful.
Has an affair with you. The other one's his wife.
But she's having affairs
with him, and she's with her fiance.
Oh, okay.
So you actually went through an audition process. Where was the audition held?
In New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was really exciting to have read the script, auditioned for it, have been given the role, and then go and shoot, and then to finally see the final product up on the big screen.
Oh yeah.
Was really exciting.
How did you prepare for the role?
Wow, a lot of rehearsal. I actually had waited tables, so I kind of had that already in me. And
you drew from your
from
Meisner?
my experience.
Who is that, Meisner? Or,
You drive, you pull from your experience, and then you just take the ball and run with it. And it was just really exciting to have been on set and to have worked with such a great cast and crew.
That's fantastic. So, how do you see? What were you doing before this?
I'm a working actor, so I'm always hustling.
Okay.
So
was there any particular preparation, being in a cop film, police film, that you had to do that worked out for you?
Well, I worked with David, so we talked about this role, and that was really exciting. And I think he could tell you a little bit more about preparing the actors for the film.
Of course, David's in the film, and also David directed the film. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I did. That's right.
A little bit about. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm surrounded by two beautiful women. Come on over here. It's a good job. It's good to be me. David, tell us a little bit about how you got started on this film and how it even came about.
Well, actually, I wrote the film a while ago, and we were looking for a project to do. Nan who's the executive producer on the film, wanted to do a small film that we could do in a big way. So this was the best script that I had available for the kind of money that we had to make. And Iris, I casted Kim Graham is the casting director. She's the one that located her for me, and I went in and auditioned her and a bunch of other. The girl that plays my daughter, Emily Tremaine, was also cast in that session. But they're fantastic actors, and it was not really difficult to prepare them for the role. We had a very common language for dealing with the characterization, and they just picked it up and ran with it. So, I loved what they did.
How long ago did you actually write the film?
I wrote the first draft of the script about 10, 15 years ago. Yeah.
It's like Quigley Down Under, right?
Yeah,
they wrote that like 10 years earlier, and finally got Tom Selleck in the movie. Nan, how did you come about getting involved in this project?
Well, I said to David, why don't we just do a little picture? And boom. That's all
Major motion picture.
That's all you have to do is say something like, let's make a movie to David.
Yeah, it was sort of like Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. Hey, we got a barn and 2 trombones. Let's make a musical,
That's great. That's great. Now, you're an actor, and you did a fine job in this movie. And you've done previous acting roles and stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about your stuff and previous acting?
Well, I went to the neighborhood playhouse. I studied with Sandy Meisner back in the early.
I was joking around saying the Meisner technique, so you really were.
Yeah, I worked with the master himself for 2 years, and then I started on New York stage, and I worked at Public Theater, and then I went to Chicago, and worked in theater and film and television in New York, Chicago, and then went out to California, did some more film, and I was an actor for 21 years, and then I started writing and producing and getting involved with new media, and kind of took on the whole industry as my classroom. So it's like. Can
you both tell us a little bit about the film and what it's about? Because I know people are going to see it, hopefully. And
yeah, it's a cop drama. It's about a cop who's about to retire, and it really deals with a lot of the issues of retirement. It's not, it's just happened to be that allegory, but it's a very dramatic situation in that he loses his job in a bad shooting in the last investigation that he's involved with. As life begins to spin out of control, you find out he's not quite the guy everybody thought he was, and he has to kind of reclaim himself by solving the crime that he was working on when the bad shooting occurred. So.
That's great. Now, I know you're looking for distribution, and you have big hopes for this film. It's very exciting, well shot. I guess you could say the look of the film is really effective and everything.
Yeah, we had a fantastic cinematographer and a great lighting person. The cinematographer is Marcin Nadolny, and it was lit by what's Jared's last name? Jared. Well, I had a great lighting guy.
Right.
You can get
Jared, whoever is good. Now, other than the fact that this is a great film and distribution probably more than likely will be picked up very soon, what are your next plans? What are your plans next? You and Nan.
Well, we have a slate of about 8 films that we're working on now. A lot of them that David wrote, but he has a whole slew of partners.
I like to collaborate with a lot of different people. So we're in the process of closing a major financing to do a whole slate of films upstate and
Package deal.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
big package deal.
And one quick question: what's next for you on this? Sean, are we good there? Just want to make sure. Or what's next for you?
I'm always going for something.
2 men in
Next
this
for
movie,
me
and
is tomorrow.
what's next for you is tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow. That's good. That's good. Tomorrow is always good.
I've got a script I want Iris to do. Actually, it's called El Otro Lado. That is a project that I want to work on. It's kind of a Mexican vampire flick, but we're going to talk about that. So,
Well, that's great.
if she's not working by that time, she should be working every day on somebody's movie.
job.
She's a great actress. Terrific
Well, that's
actress.
fantastic. Nan, did you want to add anything before we roll out? Oh, I wanted to say something. Did you want to make any mentions about
Yeah,
what
I
happened?
just wanted to say my editor,
you're
Aaron
right.
Lopez, is here,
Aaron, come on
and
in.
you
I'm
know,
sorry.
he and Hamza Moglan were 2 of the big
Hi, Aaron.
reasons why the film turned out the way that it did. They did a phenomenal job of working on the post-production aspects of the film, and we really did. I owe tremendous amount to these guys for the work that they did and the caliber of the work. You know, he's a terrific editor, really terrific editor. I just saw Paparazzi Full Throttle too, which he also did, which Dan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, and which is going to lead us to our next interview, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's
Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with Nan and David.
Through Hamza Moglan, who was working on the set while they were shooting the film.
Uh-huh.
And he was looking for an editor, 2 freelance editors that could knock this project out in a really quick time. So we got together and.
So what was it like in terms of, was there any difficulties or obstacles you had to overcome in doing the editing for this project?
No, it was easy. It was shot really well. The DP was really good, and
The magic
direction
was
was
not
well.
as much magic in the editing room as it was actually being shot.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it was
fantastic.
It was done really well. So.
Yeah, the
I
production
didn't
quality
have-
was really good.
Yeah, I didn't have many obstacles to overcome.
Oh, that's great. Well, you might want to stick around because we're going to be talking about Paparazzi, the film that we just saw also, which is in the same slate, which you guys came to see
Yeah, it
to
was
check on his
great.
work.
Great film. I mean, it's great. I think it's got a lot of juice for it. Yeah, oh yeah, tremendous.
What a great slate of films that we saw. this
Yeah,
last
phenomenal documentary.
And did you want to say anything about Sunday or what happened Sunday?
Oh well, yeah. My mom just passed, and I just wanted to say I wanted to dedicate this to her. She was always a big supporter in my career. Throughout my career, she was my #1 fan.
What's your
And
mom's name?
her name is Norlene Still, Nolly Still, and God bless you, Mom. We're here. We're going to be banging it out, no matter what. And I owe an awful lot of it to you. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. Well, I want to thank everybody, David and Nan, and of course
Aaron.
Aaron and Iris. Iris, you want to come and say a little goodbye before everybody? Either way. So on behalf of the movie The Collar, which was really excellently and well shot, great drama, great police drama, you'll probably be seeing it in theaters very soon. So on behalf of the New York International Independent Film Festival, I'm Rich Rossi, and we look forward to you on our next segment, talking with some great filmmakers. Thank you folks so much.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.